Thank you. Was that Sam? Oh, thank you. Welcome, everyone. It's our 28th annual Scholar Athlete Academic Awards Recognition Ceremony. Christy and I have been at this now 14 years, so we're very pleased to continue to honor you and the hard work that you have given to be honored today. Tonight we recognize 273 student athletes for their achievement. It's the 13th consecutive year that over 50%, actually 60% of our student athletes have been honored. First and foremost, we want to thank you guys for your tenacity in the classroom, for your hard work on the field, in the court, in the ice, the pool, and also in your schoolwork. You're going to make something great of your lives. So it's up to you to make that happen, and we're here obviously to support you and congratulate you on your journey so far. To our guests, thank you for being here and for your continued support. I know there are some parents who've made it, and we welcome the family and friends who are watching on the live stream tonight as well from wherever they are. To our sponsors who made this day possible, long-term sponsors, the University of Maine Foundation, the M Club, the University Credit Union, and the Alumni Association all helped put on this event and sponsor all the awards and the food and all the things that go into it. So thank you very much. Front row, thank you very much. And before we move on, there's a special group of young men and women that we'd like to personally thank from our academic staff, Lauren, Chrissy, Olivia, and I. It's our tutors and our mentors. If you are one of those, would you please stand up so that we can recognize you? There's a spot for you back there, yeah? Okay, so the tutors and the mentors, some of them have been with us 2 and 3 years, and we want to thank you for the time and effort you put into caring for your fellow student athletes, and we know that by your example there will be others that will follow you and want to serve in the same capacity, so we really appreciate that you want to share your knowledge in a way that's understandable to your peer student athletes and friends, so thank you very much. At this time, I'd like to welcome Senior Associate Athletic Director, Jack Cosgrove.
Thank you, Ann. On behalf of Carlton Creechy, Carlton is ill this evening and couldn't be here. I get the privilege of welcoming you all to our senior award, our Scholar Athlete Award night here, and to honor our Scholar Athletes and our rising stars. And for me, it's a great privilege. I've personally borne witness to the attributes, the values that these young men and women have possessed over the years. Their attitude, I think, is impressive. Their effort, and probably most importantly, the discipline. These young men and young women know when to turn on, that volume and the study part of things in their lives, and to handle the hours of athletics, the practice, and all those things, and their academics. It's a tremendous credit to them, and I praise you all for that. Congratulations. I also want to recognize and thank all of you in the crowd who have been such an inspiration and a part in terms of support for these young men and women. I'm talking about our deans, our associate deans, faculty members, support staff, the coaches, assistant coaches in the back. All of you have played a tremendous role in the growth and development, and certainly in advising and at times putting an arm around, or maybe even kicking them in the butt to get the job done. There's a special group we need to recognize as well tonight, and I know that Ann Maxim and her crew with Chrissy Kurlick, Lauren, Eddie, and Olivia McMillan don't I want to deflect the praise, but I think for all of us as student athletes, let's put our hands together for Chrissy and her crowd. Here now. It was pretty neat for me earlier. I know there's some local parents in the group here, but I gotta point out, AB, your mom's here and your grandparents are here, from all the way from Eastern Pennsylvania. I mean, that's some love right there. That guy was a rising star 4-0 as a freshman, and now he's a gold recipient. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of all the guys over there with you. Congratulations, and thank you to the parents and young men and young ladies. They're the ones that are most honored by what you've done here, because you're taking their name to a special place with this recognition as a scholar athlete. So congratulate your parents. If they're not here tonight, call them on the phone tonight and thank them. And then in closing, one other thing. There's a young lady in the front row that's going to speak. I'm excited to hear, Ashley Waters. Let me tell you something about her. If her speech is anything like she played softball, we are in for a doozy tonight. I'm telling you something. But I'm excited to hear Ashley. We got a great night. And then I get the other privilege here to bring up a lady who is everywhere and the most, by far, supportive president I've ever been around at the University of Maine. Dr. Susan Hunter was in Portland this morning. She did hockey games on Saturday night. She is everywhere supporting this institution and the young people that represent it. Dr. Susan Hunter, would you come up and say hello to everybody?
Good evening, everybody. It is true, I was in Portland last night and today. It was a Board of Trustees meeting, and I don't miss those. It would be bad form if I was missing at a Board of Trustees meeting. So this is a great event. It's one of my favorite events of the year. This is the 10th time I've attended this event. I've had different jobs, so my seat has moved from somewhere in that row just all the way over to the end. Next year, no seat at all. But seriously, as you know, we've done this 28 times. This year, we're recognizing about 60% of our student athletes and rising stars. So I want you to hear a big congratulations from me right off the bat. Clearly, we want you to be successful athletes while you're here. But tonight, we're really focused on you being successful students, because we think the combination of success in both of those realms really sets you up for life success. And honestly, as a university, that's what we're most interested in. Those of us who have participated in intercollegiate sports knows what it takes to be successful as athletes and as students. A lot of motivation, a lot of hard work, dedication, sacrifice, and I know there are times when it just isn't fun. But the key attributes that you display are the very things that bring you the success that we're recognizing tonight. You participate in the only Division I program in the state of Maine. You have fans all across the state and far beyond. Many of those fans are alum, but we have many fans that never went to the University of Maine, and they bleed Black Bear blue. So your talents contribute to the reputation of the university, and you clearly enhance the student experience for thousands of other people. You serve as role models for kids all over the state. You contribute to community engagement efforts throughout the community. And all in all, you make a lot of very positive contributions, and we really are very proud of you, and we thank you. Now, I know you would all agree, and Coach Cosgrove just mentioned it, but you'd all agree that you don't accomplish this single-handedly. Anne and Chrissy and the rest of the staff deserve enormous credit and thanks, and I know if you haven't thanked them in this past week or so, please do that. Also, your families, your friends, your teammates, your coaches, no one does it alone. No one who is successful does it alone. And so I want you to remember to give them a shout out. So congratulations to all of you. You make us very proud to be Black Bears. Thank you.
Good evening. In 2008, I had the opportunity to come back to Maine to be a part-time assistant with the softball team. That was when I met Ashley Waters. It was a complicated season. I believe we started out in 22.
I thought it was
29. Who's counting? Oh, okay. 0 and 29. But I got to know Ashley through this adversity and found someone who expected the very best from herself as well as her teammates. And Ashley told them to all the time. That was the year we went to Hawaii. It was a 2-week spring break trip, and we went to Florida for 1 week, and we ended up in Hawaii. And in Hawaii, we faced UNC, Texas, Texas Tech, and Hawaii. And you know something? Those games were never too big for Ashley Waters. She had one of her best games against UNC. Doubles, line drives, people are like, whoa, in Maine, wow, you guys can play. She simply just competes. And you know, she did that with that smile. And when I say that smile, you'll see when she comes up. You know, she has that black bear chip on her shoulder that makes all of us love proving people wrong when they say we can't do something here. Ashley Waters is the epitome of a student athlete, and I'm so thrilled to share her with you. But let me just give you a couple of stats, because I could stand up here all night. I actually had to write stuff down, because usually when I talk, I just keep talking, and so I had to kind of cut myself off a little bit. She was an America East All-Conference teams. She was an America East Player of the Year, 4-time NFCA Academic All-American, 3-time America East All-Academic Team, 2008 America East Scholar Athlete of the Year, and finally, I must say, Ashley Waters was a Dean Smith Award winner. Pretty impressive. So I come back to coach in 2011, and I reach out to her as I started recruiting, and she was coaching a travel team, the Charmers. It's a red team, because I think there's red, everywhere she went there was red. And you'll see where she ends up in red that I don't know if I can say the name, but I'll try. So she provided us with 3 great players and great people, and 2 of them are seniors, Rachel Harvey and Felicia Lennon, so it's my first class that recruited, and then Erica Leonard, who is a junior. So thank you again for those girls. They've been great. She then went on to Harvard, red, as an assistant, and I got the phone call one day, and she said, you know, it's great coaching here. I think I want to be here, but BU has called and wants me to come over and be the head coach over there. You know, but I might want to stay here in Harvard. I might wait. And I go, don't wait. If someone's calling you for an opportunity, you better go take it. Go take and figure it out after you get it if it's the right thing. So long story short, she ran through that first year of the Patriot League last year and into a regional. We were both at regionals at the same time. We were in Georgia, and they were down in Louisiana, Lafayette. And despite being down 6 runs early in the typical Waters style, her Terriers clawed back, bringing the game-tying run to the plate in the top of the 6th. And ultimately, they fell to the number 9 Louisiana Lafayette in the opening round. But what an incredible game that was. I think actually you got more airtime than the game. If anybody was watching that, all I saw was, God, the camera's always on her. Hopefully, did you give the cameraman some money for that one? Because that was pretty impressive.
I got a lot of new Twitter followers.
I'm sure you did. So although Ash has been wearing red these past few years, I know for a fact that she bleeds blue, and she always will. So please join me in welcoming back one of our own, Ashley Waters.
Before I start, I actually remember calling Lynn about the BU position, and she didn't quote herself quite right. She told me, Ashley, it's like bringing home a baby. You don't actually know what you're doing. You just figure it out. So I've read about her kids who seem to be pretty successful, so I think it worked out how it was supposed to. Hello. I'm incredibly humbled and honored to be here today. This is a place I hold very near and dear to my heart, so to have the opportunity to come back and speak with you is a very special moment for me. I do not know if this speech will be any good, but just standing here has already made my day. My name is Ashley Waters, and I am a 2009 graduate of this fine university. I majored in communications, and I have a child development and family studies minor. I was one class away from a minor in English, so I attempted to attend class today and hoping they would just give me the credits. However, it did not work out. They did not go for it. During my tenure here, I was a member of the softball team, a very proud member. I gave everything I had to the sport, and I truly loved every second in that Black Bear uniform. I can replay the moment in my head that I had to take my jersey off for the last time. It was one of the hardest moments of my life, saying goodbye to my sport and saying goodbye to my college. It was an emotional time for me, however. As much as my heart hurt, I was prepared. I was prepared because my experience here is what made me ready to face whatever was to come next. When you step foot on the campus of Maine, you transform into something else, somebody else. You gain your independence, you find what inspires you, you learn to become the person you've always wanted to be. Take advantage of this time and take advantage of these amazing 4 years where you get to be a young adult, a student, and most excitingly, an athlete. I know what you do every day is not easy. I lived it and now I coach it. Morning lifts, full day of classes, followed by practice and study hall. You rush to eat dinner so you can go home and write a paper, study for an exam. It's hard, it's really freaking hard. But as many of you know, and if you don't, I'm telling you, it is worth it. And I'll give you a few reasons why. First, the organization, the multitasking, the ability to handle challenges and face them head on, they will carry you in the working world. Employers seek athletes. You understand responsibility, you know how to show up on time. You collaborate with teammates on the court, the diamond, the ice, the field. You foster relationships with professors, academic advisors, coaches, friends, and even fans. Second, you'd be really, really, really bored without the chaos. The chaos drives you. You spend your whole entire life managing these crazy schedules to achieve something greater. Have you ever thought about the non-athletes on campus? I know you have. You have, right? Okay, I thought about them all the time. I wondered what they did with their time. I would look at them dressed up for class, hair done, makeup on, and I'd be rocking, a hoodie sweatshirt, my sweats, no makeup, a messy bun. It wasn't good at all. But I was sure they had all A's because they had ample time to study, get everything done, and at moments I truly envied them. But when I would think about the big picture, I knew I was right where I needed to be. They would never know what it feels like to be a part of a Division I team, to win a close game, to catch a touchdown pass. I don't know what that feels like either, but I'd like to think I do, okay? Or to make a diving stop in the hole. I do know what that feels like. I did do that, okay? But those are beautiful, unforgettable moments that just you get to experience. Third, you get to live in the spotlight. You are the staple of what makes this campus so electric. You train and you work to hear the roar of the crowd, to hoist up a trophy with your best friends. The Black Bear softball team knows what that's all about, right? Okay? To see your name in the ink, and you have a whole entire state cheering for you. You get to push yourself physically and mentally every single day to be your absolute best. And you live with the pressure, and you learn to handle it. If you were in this room tonight, you went above and beyond. You achieve academic excellence, and that is something to be incredibly proud of. That means you know how to work hard. You understand the dedication it takes to achieve a goal. The athletic department is congratulating you tonight. They are celebrating you, and I am celebrating you. Remember, you have helping hands all around you that are constantly reaching out. Use them, reach back. Your resources on this campus are endless. People in this very room today helped lead me to my success, and they helped me become a better person. I had Ann as my academic advisor. I had Lynn as my coach. I had Jack Cosgrove peeking over the outfield fence playing games. You are living one of the best chapters of your life. Embrace it. Do not waste reps, workouts, classes. Do not hold back potential because you were tired or you weren't hungry for it. I'm going to leave you with my favorite quote. Doubt kills more dreams than failure ever will. This is what I live by, and this is what I preach to my players. Whatever you choose to do at Maine, do not doubt yourself. Do not wonder if it'll work out. Just prepare yourself the best you can and go straight at it. I'm the head softball coach of Boston University. I'm living my dream every single day because I chose the University of Maine for my collegiate career. I cannot wait to see how bright your futures are. Thank you for inviting me back to speak to you today. I will forever be a Black Bear, regardless of the shades of red I keep wearing. Thank you.
So last year when we went down to play BU, I brought her jersey from Maine and I made her put it on, and she had to wear it with her team and we took a picture of her at home plate. She's like, oh my goodness. And then now she will go home with a sweatshirt, and you need to wear it outside the house.
Okay, deal.
All right.
I actually went to the bookstore today and bought
Did you?
something
Good.
too. Yeah.
Okay,
Hey,
thank you.
meanwhile, hey, I wore that jersey, but the BU girls made me leave it unbuttoned, so it technically couldn't say Maine across. I had the BU shining through.
At this time, we have the pleasure of recognizing our 2016 Rising Stars. These 82 first-year student athletes have earned a 3.0 GPA or better in fall 2016, their first semester at the University of Maine. We ask that the Rising Stars present please stand to be recognized and remain standing until I call all of your names. Morgan Anson, Nicole Bailey, Caitlin Ball, Nick Bizzaro, Celine Bolduc, Jacob Rossi, Skylar Bowman, Kayla Brace, Alexandria Bromley, Julie Brousseau, Naira Caceres, Camden Cletheroe, Eliza Costigan, Troy Davis, Trevor DeLate, Hannah Deshanes, Tim Doherty, Kevin Duty, Nigel Dunn, Danny Evans, Chris Ferguson, Riley Field, Andrew Fleming, Jillian Flynn, Mitch Fossier, Elijah Gibbons, Patrick Groening, Oliver Herner, Cassidy Hill, Emily Hindle, Patrick Hallway, Peter Husakos, Jessica Jakes, Dylan George, Anita Keleva, Annalena Krebish, Brittany Kucera, Brandon Cusella, Zach LePage, Sam McCarthy, Annalise McCurdy, Curtis McLeod, Christopher Mulvey, Stephen Mundinger, B. Nagelstad, Cooper Nelson, Jake Papalardo, Michael Pacet, Cannon Pieper, Kate Pontus, Vendela Privlova, Maeve Rabbit, Elizabeth Redwood, Brianna Ricker, Kiera Rush, Michaela Sansusi, Ernan Sardinas, Sierra Semmel, Judson Hunter Smith, Laya Soleil, Jacob Stanko, Tiffany Tanner, Sierra Tapley, Lila Tilton Flood, Brittany Torchia, Julia Van Steenberg, Teresa Vanisova, Fanny Wadling, Alexander Watson, Kelsey Wodakowski, Ryan Worthington, Allison Wyman, Sierra Yost, and Julia Zavalza. Congratulations on your academic achievement this past fall. We hope that you will continue your dedication to academic excellence, and we look forward to honoring you as Scholar Athletes in the coming years. Let's give a big round of applause for our 2016 Rising Stars. Please be seated. We would also like to extend a special recognition to 10 Rising Stars who earned perfect 4.0s in their first semester at Maine. Please stand again as I call your name. From men's track and field, Andrew Clement. From football, Robert Smolowski. From men's ice hockey, Mitch Fossier. From women's basketball, Anita Keleva. From women's soccer, Nicole Bailey and B. Nagelstad. From women's swimming, Alexandria Bromley and Kayla Boosfield. From women's cross country and track, Sierra Yost. And from women's track and field, Cassidy Hill and Tiffany Tanner. Congratulations to our top Rising Stars. And now on to the Scholar Athlete Awards presentation. The Scholar Athlete Awards are presented to those student athletes who have earned a 3.0 or better GPA for both the previous spring and fall semesters and or have maintained a 3.0 or better accumulative grade point average. The award is a medallion, the color of which symbolizes the number of years that a recipient has received the award. Assisting us with today's Scholar Athlete presentation are Senior Associate Athletic Director Lynn Coots, Ann Maxim, and NCAA Faculty Representative Dr. Nicholas Earhart. Also assisting are Dan Morrissey, Olivia McMillan, and Lauren Eddy. Can you please come forward? Scholar athletes, please make sure you're in your originally assigned seat. Please bring your seat card with you as your row is called. We will begin with the College of Education and Human Development. Representing the College of Education is Dean Timothy Reagan. addition, bronze medalists. Garrett Beal, men's basketball. Alyssa Derrick, softball. Green Emijo, women's soccer. Jeremy Prince, men's track and field. With a 4.0 in spring 2016, Faith Gardner, women's cross country and track. Lori Durain, softball. Justin Hafner, men's swimming. Tavon Hall, football. Carly Jackson, women's ice hockey. Beatrix Lavager, women's swimming. With a 4.0 in fall 2016, Taylor Lenatine, women's track and field. Erin Magnuson, women's cross country and track. With a 4.0 in fall 2016, Lauren Magnuson, women's track and field. Juliana McDonald, women's swimming. Marissa Michella, cheering. Roger Quell, men's track. Ashley Tinsman, softball. Silver medalist Max Andrews, football. Rachel Carson, softball. Sarah Coyne, softball. Garrett Johnson, men's track and field. Tim Edison, men's swimming. Shane Kinnan, men's swimming. Sinclair Tasker, women's track. Andrew Toothaker, men's track. Gold medalist with a 4.0 in fall 2016, Ev Bossino, women's cross country and track. Blaine Byron, men's ice hockey. With a 4.0 in fall 2016, Chloe Douglas, softball. Sam Lenson, football. Kayla Lipinski, women's soccer. Thank you, Dean Reagan. Now into the College of Natural Sciences. Representing the College of Natural Sciences, Forestry and Agriculture's Assistant Dean Peter Reed. Bronze medalist with a 4.0 in spring 2016, Sam Becker, men's ice hockey. Allison Broad, women's swimming. Kate Stonke, cheering. Samantha Kabata, women's soccer. Stephen Camo, men's swimming. Casey Cushman, women's track. With a 4.0 in spring 2016, Anna Marie Gadager, women's soccer. Maddie Decker, softball. John Driscoll, men's swimming. Lydia Gabner, field hockey. With a 4.0 in fall and spring 2016, Lucia Guarnieri, women's track and field. Jake Gutkeys, men's swimming. Haley Hutchison, women's ice hockey. Jillian Flary, women's track. Michaela Moran, women's soccer. Coulter Morrill, men's swimming. Lydia Murray, women's ice hockey. Nathan O'Neill, women's swimming. Debbie Rydell, field hockey. Megan Royal, softball. Amanda Shaughnessy, cheering. Sam Wag, field hockey. Lily Wiseman, women's swimming. Silver medalist, Emily Borger, women's swimming. Kevin Klein, men's swimming. Madison Cummings, field hockey. Alexis Dietrich, women's track and field. Faith Boyne, softball. Kayla Greenewalt, women's track. Josh Horn, men's cross country and track. Erica Leonard, softball. Tessa Lindsley, women's swimming. With a 4.0 in spring 2016, Marsha Pomanova, women's swimming. With a 4.0 in spring 2016, Rachel Preble, women's soccer. With a 4.0 in fall and spring 2016, Kendra Ridley, women's soccer. Amanda Schumann, women's cross country and track. Gold medalist, Fidelis RC, women's track and field. Danielle Aviani, field hockey. Emily Brigham, women's ice hockey. Andy Dowd, women's swimming. Alexa Frame, women's track and field. Levi Fry, men's cross country and track. Rachel Harvey, softball. With a 4.0 in fall and spring 2016, Siggy Kozar, women's basketball. Adriana Martino, field hockey. Nicole Meisner, softball. Maddie Moore, softball. Hannah Steppel, women's cross country and track. And double gold medalist Mariah Fuji-McGarry, women's ice hockey. Thank you, Dean Reed. And now on to the College of Liberal Arts and Sciences. Representing their college is Dean Emily Haddad. Bronze medalist, Emily Anderson, women's soccer. Nicole Arnold, women's ice hockey. Dennis Ashley, men's basketball. With a 4.0 in fall and spring 2016, Vivian Bile, women's soccer. Ryan Bernstein, men's basketball. Molly Bennett, women's swimming. Danny Casals, baseball. Emma Cochran, field hockey. Catherine Evans, women's soccer. Hope Gardner, women's cross country and track. Isabel Hernandez, women's basketball. Allie Mateau, women's ice hockey. Ella Mosky, field hockey. Dan Perez, men's ice hockey. Silver medalist, Chloe Adams, women's swimming. With a 4.0 in fall 2016, Juliana Ferguson, softball. Eleanor Hubble, women's cross country and track. Teal Jackson, women's track. Caleb Herbst, baseball. Emma Lindblad, women's soccer. Michaela Moore, cheering. Catherine Tufts, women's ice hockey. Gold medalist, Tiana Bibb, women's cross country and track. Lucas Bourget, men's cross country and track. Sheraton Jones, women's basketball. softball. Nadia Rached, cheering. Thank you, Dean Haddad. Now on to the College of Engineering. Representing the college is their Dean, Dana Humphrey. Bronze medalist, Jacob Bloom, men's track. Ariel Kohar, women's track. Alexander Danner, men's track. Tia Jackson, women's track. Shayla Klessinger, women's swimming. Pat Leonard, football. With a 4.0 in fall and spring 2016, Dan Lesko, men's cross country and track. With a 4.0 in fall 2016, Spencer Lindsley, men's swimming. Keith Wheelbauer, men's ice hockey. Gabrielle Murphy, women's swimming. Jacob Terry, men's cross country and track. Justin Tracy, men's cross country and track. With a 4.0 in spring 2016, Abigail Wygant, women's track. Jacob Williams, football. Silver medalist with a 4.0 in fall and spring 2016, Brianna Devon, women's track. Grace McLean, women's track. With a 4.0 in fall and spring 2016, Garvey Melmed, men's basketball. Furkad Payal, men's swimming. Gold medalist, Sage Duguay, women's track. Ben Hebert, men's swimming. Kurt Massey, football. Baker, women's swimming. Mike Supp, football. Jessica Valentin, women's ice hockey. Thank you, Dean Humphrey. And now on to the College of Business. Representing the Maine Business School is Dean Ivan Manad. Bronze medalist, Stephen Cochran. Casey Crowley, field hockey. Miranda Harvey, cheering. Megan Howes, women's track. John Kay, football. Haley Lawrence, women's cross country and track. Jeremy Pena, baseball. Brendan Robbins, men's ice hockey. Ilya Slavikovic, men's basketball. Alvin Sunsalon, women's cross country and track. Silver medalist, Drew Belcher, football. Justin Courtney, baseball. Amy Falcon, women's soccer. Mark Hamilton, men's ice hockey. Victoria Hummel, women's ice hockey. Connor Johnson, baseball. Kristen Johnson, women's basketball. Kennedy, softball. Victoria Kingston, women's swimming. Cedric Lacroix, men's ice hockey. Chris Murphy, baseball. Marco Perovic, men's basketball. John Reddington, football. Gold medalist Austin Brown, football. Cam Brown, men's ice hockey. Ian Burrows, football. Lou De La Vera, baseball. Jeffrey Delaney, tennis, baseball. Kelsey Maxim, women's cross country and track. Morgan Sekundiak, women's ice hockey. Eric Scherhammer, men's ice hockey. Jason Simonovich, football. Sydney Biljasic, field hockey. And double gold medalist with a 4.0 in fall and spring 2016, Jessie Orrick, men's basketball. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give a big round of applause for our 2016 Star. At this time, we would like to present Team Maine 2016. An annual honor created in 2006, this award is presented to the sophomore, junior, or senior who has achieved the highest GPA for the calendar year 2016. As we call your name, we ask that you please come forward to receive your award from Ann and Jack. Representing Team Maine 2016, from baseball, with a 3.51 GPA, Caleb Curbs. From football, with a 3.73 GPA, Sam Lenson. From men's ice hockey with a 3.90 GPA, Sam Becker. From men's swimming with a 3.93 GPA, Spencer Lindsley. From men's basketball, for the second year in a row, with a 4.0 GPA, Garvey Melmed. From men's cross country and track, we have two, with a 4.0 GPA, Dan Lesko. And with a 4.0 GPA for the third consecutive year, Jessie Orrick. From field hockey with a 3.70 GPA, Emma Cochran. From women's ice hockey with a 3.79 GPA, Lydia Murray. From women's cross country and track with a 3.87 GPA, Hope Gardner. From women's swimming with a 3.91 GPA, Cecilia McAkern. From softball, we have two, at a GPA of 3.92, Chloe Douglas. And Ashley Tinsman. From women's track, we have two with 4.0 GPAs, Brianna Dagon and Lucia Guarnieri. From women's soccer, we have two with 4.0 GPAs, Vivian Bile. And for the second consecutive year, Kendra Ridley. And from women's basketball, for the third consecutive year, with a 4.0 GPA, Siggy Koiser. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give a big round of applause for Team Maine 2016. And now on to the M Club Dean Smith Awards. The M Club, founded in 1932, is the letter winner association at the University of Maine and has been a fixture in supporting athletics over the years. Since varsity athletic competitions began at UMaine, over 15,000 men and women had earned their letter in more than 30 different sports. It is through active letter winner and honorary member gifts that the club has given financial support back to the athletic department for 84 years now. The M Club has recognized and honored a top male and female scholar athlete each year for over 30 years now. It was in 1992 the club named the award after former UMaine standout Dean Smith. In 1990, Dean Smith had the top grade point average among electrical engineers at UMaine and was the Northeast Atlantic Conference scoring leader in men's basketball. He was a 3-time academic All-American, and he received the prestigious NCAA Walter Byers Award as the nation's top scholar athlete. The M Club Dean Smith Award is the most prestigious award presented to a University of Maine student athlete. To be considered for the award, athletes are nominated by their coaches and have demonstrated outstanding academic and athletic achievement, have outstanding character, and are a contributor and leader within the community. This year's nomination class boasts some impressive and athletic and academic accomplishments, coupled with hundreds of hours of community service. This year's group includes team captains and leaders, UMaine letter winners and record holders, student athlete advisory committee members, America East champions, all tournament, all academic selections, including those in Hockey East and the CAA, an all-Maine woman and a senior skull, athletic tutors and mentors, a graduate student, and students with double majors. At this time, we would like to recognize the nominees. If you can please rise when I call your name and remain standing. Please hold your applause until all have been introduced. The female nominees are, from soccer, a psychology major, Vivian Bile. From softball, a communication sciences and disorders major, Rachel Harvey. Woo! From basketball, a biology major, Siggy Koiser. From track and field, a chemical engineering major, Grace McLean. From swimming and diving, a civil engineering major, Cecilia McAkern. From ice hockey, a double major in finance and marketing, Morgan Sekundiak. From field hockey, a double major in accounting and management, Sydney Veljasic. The male nominees are from football, a finance major, Austin Brown. From baseball, a management major, Lou Delafera. From swimming and diving, an exercise science major, Tim Edison. From basketball, a mechanical engineering major, Garvey Melmed. From cross-country and track and field, pursuing an MBA, Jesse Orrick. And from ice hockey, a double major in finance and management, Eric Schurhammer. Ladies and gentlemen, these are your 2017 M Club Dean Smith Award nominees. Please be seated. This year's female recipient has been a member of SAC, a student athlete tutor, a volunteer umpire and coach, worked with the You Can Play Project, the Ronald McDonald House, and numerous other causes throughout the community. She's a 3-time presidential scholar, earning a 4.0 in fall 2013, spring 2014, and spring 2015, has been named to the Dean's List 5 times and selected 4 times to both the Americas Academic Honor Roll and All Academic Team as one of the top students in her conference. She's a member of the Beta Gamma Sigma Honor Society and has been an ambassador for the Maine Business School for 2 years. She's a 2-time National Academic Squad Scholar of Distinction with the National Field Hockey Coaches Association for having an accumulative GPA of 3.90 or higher. As a freshman, she was named to the Americas All-Conference Rookie Team and All-Conference Second Team. As a junior, she helped lead her team to its best season and most wins in program history, being selected to the Americas All-Conference Second Team and to the Division I Northeast Region First Team. This year, the senior captain midfielder was selected on both the America East and Northeast Region First Team and was chosen for the 2016 Victory Sports Tour NFHCA Division I Senior Game and as an alternate for the Senior All-Star Game. Today, she received the Gold Scholar Athlete Medallion. She's a double major in accounting and management with a 3.77 GPA from Coquitlam, British Columbia, Canada, from the field hockey team. Please join me in congratulating Sydney Viljasic as the 2017 female recipient of the M Club Dean Smith Award. We ask that Sydney please come forward to accept her award from M Club President Will Rogers.
I don't really have anything prepared, so I'm just going to wing this as best as I can. Just a huge thank you to my coaches, Josette and Court, for all the hard work you do for our program, both athletically and academically. All of us on the team wouldn't be here today without you guys. Huge thank you to my teammates for putting in all the hard work that you guys do to make our team successful. Just extremely proud to be your captain this year, and this one's for you guys, definitely. And also just to the rest of the nominees, congratulations, and to Chrissy and the rest of our academic athletic advisors for all the support that you give to us as well. Just really nervous and extremely proud to be a Black Bear, so thank you very much.
As has been the M Club's goal to honor the top male and female scholar athlete, there have been a few instances where there has been a second recipient for the award. This year, the committee felt that there's another deserving person for the top female award. In the community, she has been a tutor for student athletes in organic chemistry and microbiology. She has volunteered at Manna Ministries, Ronald McDonald House, youth clinics in Millinocket, Asa Adams Elementary School, worked UMaine summer camps, and participated in the UMaine Hello program. Academically, she was named a 2016 COSIDA Academic All-American. She's been named to the Americas Commissioner's Honor Roll 4 times and is a member of the All-Academic Team. She's a 7-time Presidential Scholar and also named to Dean's List 7 times. She's been named to Team Maine 3 consecutive years for the highest GPA on her team. Her most recent athletic accolades are that after her junior season, she ranked in the top 10 of 9 different Americas statistical categories and was 3rd in Americas scoring. Notably, she led the league and was 9th in the country in 3-point percentage and led the league and was 28th in the country in 3-point field goals made. She's been twice named to the Americas First Team All-Conference. As a senior, she currently leads her team in scoring and is ranked 7th in America East. She's also currently ranked 7th all-time scoring in UMaine with 1,482 points. In 3.5 years, she has amassed 473 rebounds, 337 assists, and 153 steals. She's one of the nation's 30 finalists for the 2016 Senior Class Award and is a WBCA Good Works Team nominee. Today, she received the Gold Scholar Athlete Medallion. She has an impressive 3.97 GPA and is majoring in biology with a pre-med concentration and a minor in chemistry. From Vienna, Austria, and from the women's basketball team, please join me for the 2nd consecutive year in congratulating Siggy Koizar as the 2017 female recipient of the M Club Dean Smith Award.
Okay, so after I saw Sid walk up here, I thought I really didn't have to prepare a speech. So I didn't even think about it. But I think she did really well, so I want to thank my teammates as well. Like, all this hard work we've been putting in, everything we went through this season, it's been a lot. All the coaches that really have stepped up, our families, friends, they're still supporting us all the time. So really, thank you, everybody. Proud to be a Black Bear.
This year's male recipient has been a volunteer at the Mission Possible Teen Center and Soup Kitchen, middle school and high school practices and meets, has volunteered at many SAC events, and has been an organic chemistry tutor. He's been named to the Dean's List 6 times, is a multi-year presidential scholar, and a national AP scholar with distinction. He was inducted into Tau Beta Pi Honor Society, Alpha Lambda Delta Honor Society, and National Society for Collegiate Scholars. He's been named to Team Maine 3 years in a row for the highest GPA on his team. At team captain, he has earned multi-year America East All-Academic Team Selection in cross-country, indoor, and outdoor track. He was chosen as America East Performer of the Week 5 times this past fall. On October 29th, he became the America East Champion, the first Black Bear winner since 2011, and only the 5th in men's cross-country history to do so. He led his team to a 2nd place finish in America East, missing 1st place by just 1 point. For the 2nd year, he received the America East Elite 18 Award for the highest academic achievement of all cross-country participants in the championship. He finished 4th at the New England Cross Country Championships and has been selected multiple years to the All-New England and All-America East Cross Country team. In November, he finished 22nd in the NCAA East Regional in the 10,000-meter cross-country race, running 6.2 miles in 31 minutes and 15 seconds. He was awarded a double gold medallion tonight as a 4-time scholar athlete. He graduated in May 2016 with a GPA of 3.96, with a Bachelor of Science in Chemical Engineering and a minor in math. He is currently pursuing his master's degree in Business Administration with a graduate school GPA of 4.0. From Gorham, Maine, and the cross-country team, indoor and outdoor track and field team, please join me for the 2nd consecutive year in congratulating Jesse Orrick as the 2017 male recipient of the M Club Dean Smith Award.
Okay. All right, so first I'd just like to say it's an honor to be selected to receive this award out of such a deserving group of fellow student athletes. I'd like to thank the M Club, Mr. Creech and Maxim, Dean Smith, and everyone else who is involved in the selection or presentation of this award. I'd like to thank my coach, Mark Leck. I don't know if he's here or not. I didn't see him earlier. There he is. You know, my family for always being there to support me. And above all, I'd like to thank my friends. I don't know if many of you know me, but my friends can be, you know, they keep me grounded is what I would say, to put it lightly. But, you know, whether it's, you know, a comment about my height, you know, for example, you know, I might finish a race and they'd say, hey, you know, good race, but you're still the shortest guy on the team. Thanks for the reminder. Or something along the lines of pointing out my apparent lack of common sense. You know, I'm fondly referred to as the dumbest smart person they know. But in all honesty, you know, my friends can be tough on me, but you know, they motivated me to push myself both academically and athletically throughout my time here, and I value the relationships that I've formed with each and every one of them. I couldn't have got here without you guys. I'd also just like to say that sometimes, you know, the track and cross-country teams might not get as much recognition or coverage as some of the other teams. I think that's partly par for the course with our sport, but I think that, I'm very honored to receive this award, following in the footsteps of some other recent track athletes that got the award, Kelton and Wilson. And so I hope that, it might bring some more light to our sport, because we really do have a lot of extremely talented student athletes that deserve recognition as well. So again, I'm very honored to receive this award. Thank you very much.
At this time, I'd like to take a moment to thank everyone behind the scenes who has helped in making tonight's event a success, especially our sponsors, the University of Maine Foundation, the M Club, University Credit Union, and the Alumni Association. We also thank everyone in attendance here today, especially President Hunter, our speakers, deans, and everyone who assisted in the awards presentation in some way, including the staff here at Wells. To the coaches, staff, our family, and friends, as always, we thank you for your support. Scholar athletes and rising stars are now asked to stay close for the next few minutes so that Tyson can take pictures of you by team. Please help us move things along by grouping your team together. We will begin with a group shot of Team Maine and then on to the individual teams. Captains, please help us in organizing your team and stay present until photographed. This concludes our event. Okay.
Hold on. I knew she was trying to sneak away. Could I please have, okay, Christy's here. Anne, come on up. Olivia, Lauren, please come on up. This wasn't in the program, so, which is typical of me. Come up here. So, transitioning into this position that I have transitioned to a year ago, it's almost 2 now, I've had the privilege of being able to watch these women run the academic center, academic support, the things that they do behind the scenes, the way they organize things for you guys. We have talented student athletes, I get that. But everybody needs a push, everybody needs some organization, everyone needs a reminder. And these ladies do an incredible job. We have APR, we have things that I never even knew existed that they do. And I know they're so valuable to each and every one of you. And I can't stress it enough to be sure you thank them for everything that they do. They take things home at night. When you have good grades and something's great that's happy, there are days you're in their office when they have to help you and console you about some things. Should I take this? Oh, did I drop this? I failed this. Oh, it's okay. We're gonna figure this out. They take that home too. So you're all their kids. So please be sure that you thank them every day, anytime you can. Thank them, because they're absolutely incredible. Jill, pass out. I just made little flowers for you guys. All right, well, here, go ahead. You can give them to them. Can we all stand for them now and thank them for everything that they do? Thank you.